Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Writing Automation Scripts. Today, we're going to be scraping YouTube comments. So here I'm on a Mr. Beast video, and we're just going to scrape the comments on here. So, I guess if you make it too small, the comments disappear. So we'll just leave it about this size. So I have Automize pulled up on the right. I guess before we should get started, I'd just like to remind you this is not something that really you should scrape because YouTube has an API that you can just use. So here's that. I have a different video on that if you don't know how to use an API or how to get started with that. But if you just want the data, go ahead and just use the API. But this video is more of a learning video. So I'm just gonna use JavaScript. Let's just JavaScript I think is fine. So just like always, let's use our little selector tool here, and we'll just pick a comment. So let's see. This guy. Okay, we'll just refresh. Pick this guy. Okay, and it looks like it's in here, and then comment thread renderer is kind of what we're looking at here. So let's see what Automize says if we go to auto select this. Yep, that looks good to me. So I'm going to copy this. We can close that out. And then we'll go to console. Say, let parents equal array.from. Okay, these guys. And we do parents. Okay, we can see we have 20 comments here. So there they all are. Now, we can write like our parser function. Yep, very similar, just like all the other ones. So we're going to do function, mapper, and you can see it's auto completing because we've written something similar to this like 50 times, but hopefully, you're getting the hang of it. So we're going to return, and let's do, the author, and then the comment. Okay. So we'll do author first, I guess. Let's go back to Automize. And then, so starting at, I don't want to use this one. We'll use this one here. So I'll set it as my root node. We want to select the author here. It might make me restart. Yeah, I think when you switch to the console, it loses the connection, but that's okay. So in here, our author is somewhere right here. Let me just set that root node again. So here's that. It's the comment thread renderer. And then it looks like in here, our header has, okay, it looks probably the H3, I'm guessing. Yep, that's fine. So we'll copy that. Well, I know it's just H3, so I'll copy this. And then we can close this one, and then we'll get the body. So body, scroll down. Probably this right here, right? Yeah. So this is YT-attributed string. Okay. So we'll come here. Parent dot query selector H3 dot inner text. And then the comment is going to be, go back to Automize. We want to get the inner text. We'll just grab all that. Okay, whoops. And go to console. Comment is parent dot this stuff. And why don't we do likes? So likes. Let's do one more thing. Whoops, that's not Automize. Okay, and let's see if we can get likes in here. Okay, looks like it's in here. And then, oh, down here, I didn't see that. Toolbar, this, but I want the number. Okay, right here, it looks like. Yeah, I think that looks good. Our root set. Okay, sure, I trust it. So we'll just copy that, come back to console, and this would be parents dot this. Okay, so now if we just test it out, we can type in mapper, and we'll do parents 0 and see what it gets. Okay, looks like we got an error. Oh, whoops, I accidentally typed in parents. So I'll just go ahead and redefine it here. Parent. Okay. Now if we go up, so I don't know if you know this, but if you hit up arrow on your keyboard, you can type in previous commands. That's how I do this. So it looks like the first one does not have an author. Okay, so it looks like our author was not correct. Oh, right, because this one is interesting. So let's actually take a look at that. Let's click right here. So it looks like they have a special one. And this H3 is actually empty. Okay, interesting. So maybe instead we just want to get, because sometimes it could be a badge too, is the thing. Interesting. So I guess if the H3 is empty, then we can just use this one. Which is probably the easiest way of doing that. And okay, so we can use this, and let's also get the inner text there. Okay, so if we go back to our script, let's do this. So if this trim I'll do this. So we're gonna say author, let author is equal to this at trim. If author dot length is 0, author is gonna equal parent dot all that stuff that we just had. Oh, whoops. Actually, I guess I never copied it. So we want all of this. So that way, basically it's like use the H3, but in this case, since this tag is not an H3, then we're going to use this instead. So, whoops, I guess I didn't copy it again. Okay, copied. Okay, I know for sure it's copied now. So we can paste this. Okay. And then that inner text. Okay. And whoops. Okay, this is getting a little messy, so I'm going to copy this and we're going to put this into VS Code. I can right click and push format document. Oh, all right. I guess it won't put the new lines in, but I'll make this more readable. So if it's 0, let's add some parentheses around here. Then we can do this. Then it's going to return our author. Okay, author's here, comment here, likes are here, and that's what we're returning. And then here's our, so let's see if we format it. Okay, so hopefully this makes more sense here. So here we get that first author using that H3. If the length is 0, so meaning it's empty, then we get the comment badge. And then we return author is equal to author, right? This is just a shorthand for doing this. And then comment, that's fine. Likes is fine. So I'm going to copy that. Okay, we're going to go back here. Replace it. Okay, now if we do mapper of parents 0, there we go. So it says Mr. Beast said that. And now all we need to do is just parents.map. This is a parent, or I'm sorry, we can just do mapper. And when we run that, there we go. There's 20 comments. And you can see, you know, they're all the same. I guess if I kept scrolling, does it just scroll forever? It looks like it. So if I just kept on scrolling here, although it might remove them off the screen. If we just kept scrolling and we went all the way up to that original parent selector here. So if we did this, redefine parents, now parents, there's 60 of them. And we did this, boom, now we have 60 comments, right? And then I would just, you know, copy this, come into my script or wherever, let comments is equal to this. Okay, bam. And there are all my comments that I got off that YouTube video. And I could, you know, do whatever I wanted in my, you know, outside script or what have you. So yeah, that is how I would do it. But remember, there's an API. So this was just kind of a learning video, just like, you know, all of these. But I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you have any feature requests for Automize, any video requests, or just any comments in general, feel free to leave those. I love feedback. And I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.